Madison, I hope you don't mind, but as part of our education process, we like to film all of these sessions so that we can, view your progress. Go back and look at some of the tapes.
I'm extremely comfortable in front of the camera, so
Are you?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Where should I look at the camera? Or?
Don't worry about the camera. Just do whatever feels comfortable. Okay. Does that make you comfortable?
No, it hurts my neck.
Okay. Well, then I would say don't do that.
Okay.
There. Is that better?
No.
No. All right. Why don't you just relax and act like there's not even a camera on? Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're here to talk about some things and some problems that you've been having.
Because it's court ordered.
It is court ordered. What about school? Have you been having some problems at school?
I guess.
And with your classmates?
I suppose.
And are there any specific classmates that you've been having trouble with?
Alexander, stupid head, McBooger face.
No. Is that his real name?
No.
No.
That's what we call him.
Yeah. Tell me about Alexander.
He said he was gonna murder my family.
Did he really threaten to murder your whole family?
Oh yeah, big time.
Well, how did he say he was going to do that?
He said that he was going to kill one of them with a wrench, and one of them with a candlestick, and one of them with a rope.
A rope.
A knife.
Madison, have you ever played the game Clue?
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of the game Clue?
Nope, absolutely not.
Because, interestingly, there's this game out there, it's a board game, and it's called Clue.
Really?
And the object of the game is to determine who killed whom.
How about that?
And the murderer uses several instruments. There are several possibilities. One is a rope. One is a candlestick.
What a coincidence.
Do you suppose that's a coincidence?
Or maybe Alexander played the game before.
Well, perhaps that's where he got it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's probably where he got it. But that game sounds a little grotesque and not appropriate for all ages. It sounds like a PG-13 to R-rated board game.
Right, and you don't like violence.
Not especially.
Okay. You said that that started everything off, but then it escalated from there, didn't it? After you got in trouble for hitting Alexander, what happened?
You know about that?
Yes, I do know about that.
Oh, well, sometimes I get violent too.
Yeah.
But it's because of my split personality.
Oh, you have a split
personality? Ram!
What was that?
What?
I thought I heard something there. What was that?
Oh, I don't know what you're speaking of.
Then what happened with the teacher?
When she wasn't looking, I cut off her ponytail.
You cut off her ponytail?
Cut it right off.
Now, why would you do that?
Well, because she seemed like the generous type to me, and I felt like she needed to get back in touch with her generosity side. And I thought it was for a good cause.
Well, good heavens, what cause could there have been for you to cut off her ponytail?
It was for locks of love.
You cut off her ponytail for the locks of love?
Yes, locks of love. You donate your hair.
Well, yeah, but typically when someone makes a donation, they're part of the process. They're not just...
Well, she was a part of it because it was her hair.
Yeah, but people just don't sneak up on other people and cut their hair off, Madison.
Oh.
And then what did she do?
She sent me to the principal.
You went to the principal.
Because she was crying. And
she was crying. It was very traumatic for her. And now she sent you to the principal.
Yeah, she couldn't deal with me anymore.
Right, and so what happened in the principal's office?
The principal got mad too.
You got upset.
Right.
And what did you do?
I broke her trophy case.
You broke her trophy case, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the things inside the case?
Yeah, those were smashed to bits.
Yeah, and many of those were one of a kind.
I suppose that's what she said, but I don't know. Maybe she just tried to get more money out of her insurance.
Uh-huh. And inside the trophy case there was something else, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a baseball.
Right.
I heard about this.
Right. There was a baseball, and it was signed by Derek Jeter. Do you know who Derek Jeter is?
I'm guessing he plays sports of some kind.
Yes, he's a baseball player.
Oh, that makes sense that he would sign a baseball.
Right. And you've never heard of Derek Jeter before?
Never heard of him.
Okay. You don't like Derek Jeter?
Well, how? I've never heard of him. I don't know.
Okay, because it's interesting that the baseball has now disappeared. We can't find it.
That is odd.
Okay,
well,
so
she had it coming.
Then you were sent home. Did you go home?
Not exactly.
Okay, what happened on the way home?
I saw there was a truck driver.
Yeah.
He was a professional.
A professional truck driver on your way home, and what happened?
Well, he wasn't very professional because he left his keys at the ignition and then went inside and got a cup of coffee.
Right. So the keys were in the ignition of his truck?
Yeah, so what else was I supposed to do?
And what exactly was his vehicle?
A steamroller.
A steamroller.
3000.
A steamroller 3000.
That was just an estimation of how, probably the 3000th steamroller that was ever made.
Okay, and you got in it and drove it.
I drove it, and I was going to go knock over Alexander's place because I didn't want him to murder my family with the Clue game.
Okay. And so, but you didn't make it to Alexander's house.
No, the Gap got in the way. I saw the Gap, and I don't like the Gap because my mom makes me wear the Gap clothes.
And you don't like Gap clothing.
Not exactly.
And so?
Well, I knocked it over.
You drove through it, didn't you?
I drove right through it.
And
I cut my elbow.
well, you're lucky that that's all you got. You could have been seriously injured.
It hurts really bad still.
Well, but I mean, you could have been seriously hurt, and
The
not
scratch
to mention,
was like that big, and I have a scab and stuff.
well, not to mention all the people who were inside the store.
Oh yeah, they're all dead.
No, nobody was hurt. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
So then the police showed up.
The police showed up, didn't they?
Yeah, the police then showed up, and he's like,
Right. And what did he mean by that?
he meant calm down, and I'm
Right.
gonna stun gun you.
No, he wasn't going to stun gun you. He was just trying to calm you down.
He was clearly gonna stun gun me because he
Yeah.
had a stun gun, and he
Right.
was doing this.
Right. But somehow you took the stun gun away from him.
Yeah, well, I'm really good at taking things for people
Right.
to help
Right.
them. So I took his stun gun first.
Right. And then what did you do?
I stun gunned him
You stun gunned him.
in his belly.
Right. And what did he do?
He went,
That's exactly what he did. I'm starting to see a pattern that you're having difficulty associating with just about anyone.
are you a real doctor?
Well, yes, I am.
Okay.
I think this is about all for today, but I do believe we're going to have to come back.
Okay. It was good to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
I look forward to
Bye.
many more sessions.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.